Imagine you're at work, doing your job, when someone pops into your trailer or workspace and plays a full-on video of someone giving birth nude. Unannounced. No warning. No consent. You're stunned, you freeze, you wonder. Did I just witness that? That is exactly what Blake Lively says happened to her on the set of It Ends With Us, and the story has just exploded. Her production company partner Wayfarer Studios is now in the crosshairs. The demand for that footage? Wild. The fallout? Bigger than many expected. Stick around. By the end, you'll not only know what went down, but how this mess shines light on power dynamics, boundaries, and workplace weirdness we gloss over. According to Lively's legal complaint, the drama started when she flagged concerns about the set environment. She alleged the director Justin Baldoni and producer Jamie Heath of Wayfarer repeatedly crossed lines, entering her trailer uninvited, discussing sexual experiences, even playing a video of his wife in labor, fully nude. In her view, these weren't just awkward Hollywood moments, they were boundary violations. The demand for that nude footage of the birth wasn't a casual ask. She says it was shown to her without warning.
Think of your job.
Your safe space. The place you're paid to focus and perform. Now imagine someone plays a, let's say, very personal video in that space. How would you feel? Creeped out? Angry? Vulnerable? That's what Lively says she felt. And that's why this incident feels wild on paper. But here's the kicker. Many people, especially in creative industries, have tolerated weird, inappropriate, or boundary-blurring behavior and just shrugged it off. So why wild? Because it didn't fit the polite script. Inside a studio on a major production, this wasn't just some weird moment. It was a demand, or at least an expectation, that she engage with footage she never consented to see. And why relatable? Because boundary crossing is far more common than we admit. If it made headlines this time, it might have made your workday too if you had the guts. Now, we're getting to the real juice. This story isn't just about a video. It's about who holds the power, who can say no, and whose discomfort gets dismissed. Lively says she voiced concerns. She apparently made a list of demands about what would or wouldn't happen on set. No more nude videos or images of women shown to me. No discussions about pornography, sex lives, or genitalia in front of me. No improvised kissing or random sex scenes outside what I agreed. She's negotiating for her dignity while also doing her job. Makes you ask, why is negotiating for dignity still treated like a demand? What does a studio do when things blow up? They press defense. They hire crisis teams. They issue statements. And yes, they finger-point. Wayfarer, Baldoni, and their team say Lively's account is false and salacious, and that she made multiple demands and threats. Meanwhile, Lively's side claims there was a retaliatory campaign in place. Social media manipulation, planting damaging stories, shutting down her voice once she spoke up. Set your boundary early, just like Lively did, with that list of demands. You might be in a smaller job, but asking for respect isn't optional. Document weirdness. If someone shows you something you didn't ask for, make a note. Date, time, who was present.
Why?
Because hindsight needs receipts. Let's end with something you might recognize. Have you ever gone along with something annoying just to avoid being that person? Maybe you allowed someone to walk in while you weren't fully dressed, or you laughed when someone told a sketchy joke, or you didn't speak up when you felt weird. So here's where you come in. Ask yourself, would I act differently if someone played me that video without warning? If your answer is yes, cool. You're already halfway there. Now commit to the what next. Share the story. Show someone. Even big-time talent faces this. Comment below. What's a boundary you've let slide? If you're comfortable, say it. And if you're in a place where weird stuff happens, retweet, repost, talk about it. Because change happens when voices speak up. Let's keep the conversation going. Because if a major studio can get called out, so can any workplace. Your dignity matters. And no demand, no matter how wild, is harmless if you don't consent to it.